don't know what I would do if I heard your voice across the room at some party in some house with music that's way too loud. I would probably act all cool and nice, try to be seen by your eyes, secretly hoping you notice me, wishing you're not with somebody. So if you're not taken, can we take some time so we can talk until the birds wake up, fill up each other's empty cups, share stories from our lives, from when we said goodbye. We could try to find what we left behind, take the good from the bad, leave the rest to the time. If we feel the same when we're sober, then maybe we can start over. If we feel the same when we're sober, then maybe we can start over. you forget to live your life again. Don't manifest the love now all upon your floor, as you forget to live your life. As your world begins to sink, it's your world. Okay, don't look too far ahead. You cannot see the future, and there's no point in losing
Every day I tested your last move. Today's wondrous. Little tension. I smoked acoustic y'all. Let us breathe in, breathe it out. Can't replaceable, sustainable. Every day I tested y'all. Right now, today's ain't come.